She rejected you because you wanted her. Okay, guys. I actively, this is a concept a lot of guys probably think about it. And it's like, I don't know what to do in this situation. What changed? We were so good. We were so cordial. We were so perfect. What changed? You overly showed a little bit too much interest. There's times where you overdo your part. For instance, let's say you're in school and you just know there's that teacher's pet. That person that is actively doing. Nobody likes that person. The person that's always following the rules, that's always doing this to make sure they got the best grades, that just wants to please the teacher and say, hey, I know the answer. But the entire class is like, bro, she's at it again? That's what happens in dating, right? A lot of times we find ourselves actively being the teacher's pet. To whom? To the girl. But I want you guys to understand, she doesn't view herself as the teacher. She views herself as everybody in that class observing the teacher's pet. The teacher's pet, i.e., is you. This is what happens a lot of times in failed relationships because we just think, oh my gosh, if we're just okay and we keep showing to the FT that this girl's gonna be with me ever, you can actively say, hey, I want to show my emotions. I want her to know that this is how I feel. I really like you. But you guys actively say and actively express these emotions. One thing that I need you guys to stop doing, bro, stop telling this girl that you're talking to, that's your situation, or you're dating, or you're in a relationship. Stop telling her. Brother, I'm saying it. Stop telling her everything that you like about her that makes you feel good inside. What do you mean, coach? Guys, you have to stop writing these long, drawn out paragraphs telling her, but I really want you. I really care for you. I thank you. Good morning. If she is not actively saying, hey, I'm doing all these things and you guys are in a relationship, look, if you're in a relationship, cool. But I want you guys to understand, when you guys are in the dating scene or trying to get or pursue a relationship, the one thing that you have to understand is if you're able and you're constantly giving it up, a lot of you guys be giving it up to the girl where she finds it distasteful. She finds it so easy. She finds it easy. Every single time. And it's one of the most unattractive things that girls can actually experience when a guy over pursues. Not even over pursues. It's over chasing. Pursue and then chase. That's what happens. I'm pursuing this girl. She likes me. We're going on a couple dates, this, that, yada, yada. I'm fine. But as soon as you start chasing, as soon as you start telling her everything that you want her to be, and this, that, and third, and this is my vision, this is what I want, this, that, and third, she looks at it. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, the dating culture in today's time. This is just how it is. Because the situation in dating, you never know the girl's background. Once you're out of high school, you would never actually fully experience another girl's background. Unless you go to the same college and you come from the same school. But once you get out that realm, it is a floodgate of this experience. And a lot of guys get in relationships with these girls attributing and saying, hey, this girl should be just like this girl. Oh, she told me about her past, but she missed out about, she hit this little detail. And all of a sudden you're confused. And I'm trying to tell you, these are the reason why you feel like, oh my gosh, why do girls keep dissing? Why they keep leaving me? Like, why do they keep doing this to me? Like, I just wanted to be with her. And this is why I always tell you guys, like, bro, at the end of the day, you guys hold the key to a relationship. And I think a lot of guys are being fed, you have to be in a relationship, you have to get married, you have to do all these different things to really cater to the woman. Everything that is being said to nowadays in dating is all about catering to the women. I get it. You feel me? Supposed to be a man, step up. That's what they say. But you guys would after you be like, I want a relationship out of you. I really want to pursue this. I really want this. But she's just getting turned off because you're expressing it more than her. I get it. A girl will always feel like if she's not soft, if she's not feel safe around you, she's always going to feel like she holds the dominant position because you want this one thing out of you two. So actively, you guys say, oh, no, like, why she keep rejecting? Like, she rejected me because I wanted her? I wanted to be in her life? Yes. You wanted to be in her life. So if she left, would you still want me? Yes. That's what's actively happening. And that's the painful thing is like a lot of guys are going through this and not understanding, oh, why are these girls keep doing this? It's because you're over pursuing. Even at the end of the day, when you're starting and you're trying to actively date a girl, it's like, yeah, you're gonna be in a pursuing role. But she won't truly know what you're about until you start giving it up a little bit too much. And you guys will say, oh, you were doing long distance, and you'll text your girl and be like, yo, I really think we should lock in and really love each other and just be, here. And it's like, I don't think you guys know your girls that much. Because you guys are actively being like, damn, what am I doing? She went cold on me. She hasn't texted me 3 days. What's happening? Like, we were just good 3 months ago. All of a sudden, she didn't want to talk to me. All of a sudden, she's pushing and she's pulling. But the concept is, if you look at your actions, were you over pursuing? Were you over saying, hey, I want to be with you? Because what you're doing is such a begging aspect, you're literally pushing her away. So I need you guys to understand that. When you guys are talking to these girls, you are the gatekeeper of relationships. So you don't have to say, hey, I want you, I want you, I want you. You have to understand, if you were to leave tomorrow, I'll still be good. If she were to leave tomorrow, I'm still good. If she wanted to go on another date and say, oh yeah, I want to mess with you, I'm still good. But majority of y'all will say, baby, come back to me. Baby, come back. Ooh-wee. And y'all are not good. I'm just saying. Like, a lot of times this is happening and y'all it's just going over your head. But it happens, once it happens too many times, you gotta come back and you gotta understand, what film am I studying? Because the film that you're looking at from all your past situations are failures. And there's a direct correlation on what you are doing as the man in these women's lives. And that is you wanting her so bad that if she left, you're done for. And that should never be the case. So that's what happens. She feels that emotion and that dynamic. She feels that change. And she says, yeah, it's too easy. I don't want him. Yeah, I already tested. Nah, he's not doing it for me. So this is the thing that, sometimes you just gotta realize. So, believe it or not, class is closed.